parties. And Gareth Hackney is going to be DJing there.
Did you say party?
I know. We're always up for a party, even with a dislocated knee. Look who's back. Sean Vickers.
And my funny hands.
And your funny hands. My hands are normal.
I'm that emoji.
So BFI Flare, it's back between the 16th and the 27th of March, and we're literally just a few weeks away. We're days away.
We are days
and
away.
Look who's been to the preview launch party. You, not me, because I've got a dodgy knee. I dislocated my knee, so I couldn't make it.
Who when? Oh yeah.
You got all the gossip for us.
I've got so much gossip. So I'm not feeling my freshest today.
Because you went on to somewhere else, didn't you? You went on to a party afterwards.
I was full of the joys of Flare. Just decided to continue to be full of the joys of Flare.
Amazing.
It was fab as always, Phil. It was a great launch event. There was really good energy in the room. There was a sense that it was back. A lot of the people that I was talking to were obviously excited about the parties.
Yeah, because this is like, it's 2 years, isn't it? And since they've had like physical events at Flare. So right. I'm guessing that people were just bouncing off the walls. Like,
no, it was just gorgeous. I took some pictures. I'm sure we'll put some pictures on the socials. You know, I was papping away.
The cake.
Yeah, so the cake was there. It looks gorgeous. It's
not
really
vegan though. They've got to make a vegan cake.
I think it's by Conditor, isn't it, the cake? Anyway, there are lots of people taking pictures, lots of queer people taking pictures. The cats are going mad again.
They're so excited.
My place. And then I sat in the cinema, minding my own business, you know, having a little lemonade. I turned to the person next to me, and they were this amazing filmmaker and actor. And next to them was the producer of their short film. And the short film is called, excuse me though, I check my notes. The short film is called A Fox in the Night. And I spoke to Kieran Blessy. Cats have gone mad.
So excited, aren't they?
They didn't get invited. They didn't get to meet loads of filmmakers. But I met Kieran, and I've got the card. Like, I've got everything.
You're such a hobnobber. I love it.
And I met Benjamin, who's the producer. And
hi, Benjamin.
Hi, Benjamin. Hi, Kieran. We'll get them on and we'll interview them because I love a short film.
Yeah. Fabulous. I love doing these interviews as well. We don't do enough of those. We've got to do more. This year, we've got to change that.
And it was good energy. There was really good energy. And I have to say, and we were talking about this offline, but I think the lineup's really banging this year.
I do as well. I sent Raj a message saying I'm really buzzing about it this year because I think the programme is excellent. And there's so many films that I've written down that I want to see. We'll talk about those in a moment.
The big reveal. It's an A5 brochure.
See, I love it. Like, normally, when something is smaller, everyone complains, but small is beautiful. Isn't it?
I have to also say the ident, all the visual treatment is gorgeous.
Yeah.
They showed the official trailer. It's gorgeous.
But they move, which it's a bit Triffids, isn't it?
And they all move, and it's all very very cool.
Day of the Triffids.
Day of the Triffids. I've written down the programmer's picks because I was very diligent.
Yes.
I haven't had a chance to fully do the brochure. There is a Charlie XCX documentary that, of course, I'm desperate to see.
So that's Charlie XCX with her fans because she's giving them support because they're doing like some Zoom chat or something, aren't they? And it's documentary.
Exactly. Charlie XCX Alone Together.
That brochure is so well thumbed. I can see already. Yeah. You've been licking those pages, licking your finger.
It's directed by Bradley and Pablo. Yeah, I'm really, really thrilled for that one. Can't wait.
Do you know what my top pick is already?
Are you going to say TRAMPS?
It's the closing film, isn't it? It's the documentary called TRAMPS, set in the early 80s. Can't wait for that.
Looked amazing.
Obviously with a really queer angle on the music scene.
Queer angle. I thought about you when they talked about that in the preview, and I was like, well, that's right up Phil Street. There is also a film about a Lebanese rock band, which I was like, that sounds really quite up my street. So some good documentaries. I'll go through the programmer's picks. So the programmer's picks are Wet Sand, It Runs in the Family, I Am the Tigress, Esther Newton Made Me Gay, and Boulevard, A Hollywood Story. So the five programmers each picked one of their favourites. Two of the programmers both picked the same film, which was Wet Sand. But yes, really exciting. And I'd love to be able to be like, oh yeah, I know loads about it, but I'm still literally getting up to speed. This I Am the Tigress, which is about a...
female bodybuilder.
cis-het woman who is a female bodybuilder sounds incredible. That's definitely on my hit list and looks brilliant. I just like the energy as well, Phil, because the programs are like, some of this stuff's really deep, some of this stuff's really heavy, and some of it people just look really hot.
Which is always a bonus when you're watching something, especially on the big screen, right?
Yeah, I was like,
I think there's going to be something for everyone, as there always is at BFI Player.
As there always is, and there will be something for Raj. This one, which is Boulevard, A Hollywood Story, which is was one of the program's picks. It really tells the story of Gloria Swanson and how she met this couple, who a gay couple, who tried to help her to write the original Sunset Boulevard before, she wanted to write something about Sunset Boulevard before Andrew Lloyd Webber. And it's quite bonkers. Yeah, and the other one was Esther Newton Made Me Gay, which was another one of the picks. I think if my finger, this one.
Yep.
The program was saying there's a book called Mother Camp by Esther Newton, which everyone should read, which apparently is brilliant about camp. Yeah, some really, really good stuff. I'm really into it.
Can't wait. And we're going to be there, obviously, and we're going to be seeing a lot online because we did that last few years, obviously, with the pandemic. But I'm guessing that you're going to be there to see these physical screenings.
I'll be swishing around.
We'll be swishing away. Parties. And Gareth Hackney is going to be DJing there.
Did you want to say party?
I know. We're always up for a party, even with a dislocated knee. We'll be there.
Yeah, so I was looking at the party list, actually, not that, just cursory, just looking.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Yeah, there's some really good ones. I mean, the closing one on the 26th is always is such a winner. Yeah. So yeah.
Can't wait. And I'm looking forward to the year that they invite me to go and DJ. Well, both of us, because we're both DJing at the King's Arms in Soho.
Phil and I are now part of the new queer alternative night called
Saturday All Sorts.
I know Phil opened it. I'm playing in March.
Yeah, because for the opening night you were there, and I was very stressed because I got stuck on the tube for an hour, and I ran in literally at 8 o'clock when I was meant to start, and you were there. You were quick to point out that I was running late.
I thought I was being funny, but you had a sense of humour bypass.
And that was the night that I dislocated my knee later on at Athena.
There you go.
It was your curse.
I have to say, the fun thing about ending a queer launch festival was finding myself in GAY late and bumping into Bag of Chips.
I love it. Always good to see you, Sean, and I can't wait to cover the BFI Flare Festival. It's going to be so exciting this year. So much to see, so many films to dab with a bingo dabber in the very small brochure. Not that I'm complaining. I do like an A4 though.
Oh, it just fits in your back pocket. You can just roll it up.
Oh, that's true. How big are your pockets though?
Oh, massive, deep pockets.
Thank you for watching, everyone. Leave a comment if you're going to BFI Flare this year, or if you're going to be watching a lot of films online, watching our reviews, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Don't forget to subscribe.